Were you a Celtics fan growing up?
Always, still am.
Was it heartbreaking to watch them lose to the Knicks?
Yeah, but they only lost because, Tatum got injured. I know if he was still playing, that wouldn't have been an L.
You know you guys were down like 14 with 3 minutes left when you
We're
got
down by
injured.
7. It's cool, though.
Was it 7?
Yeah.
So you think you guys would have won that game, or you would have won 7 in Boston?
It didn't matter. We're going to win the series. They can have their fun for now. It's New York. They still lost in the conference trip.
This championship 2 years ago was the first one you were old enough to really experience.
I was at games when Paul Pierce and KG was.
You were?
Yeah. I was 1, but he took me to some games.
What's up, everybody, and welcome to Boardroom Talks, straight from Boston. Waited at the airport for 7 hours. I already got his pops off camera mad at me. Please welcome to the show, AJ Debons. You like being in New York City?
Love New York City. Where are you from?
Right here in New York City.
You're born and raised?
Born and raised, bro.
Right. So if you moved to Massachusetts at 5, where are you from?
Well, that's a great question. No,
You're from New York?
Yes and no, though, because when a lot of times people say that quick. They'll be like, yeah, I'm from Philly, but my dad grew up in Brooklyn. I lived in New York till I was 5. And I'm like, nah.
No, you're from New York.
All right, well.
If you can talk and you was there, you're from there.
All right.
Talk and walk.
Talk and walk, all right. It seems to me that you're this new rare breed of athlete, right? Where obviously the work comes first. Obviously the work ethic that you've had to have to get you to where you are today has been paramount. But you have this understanding and this eye on what comes with being a professional athlete today, especially somebody as heralded as you. What's your mindset when you know that basketball's got to come first and all these things will come with your success on court for you to juggle some of these other things that you've had to at such a young age?
Basketball's my passion, so regardless of what happens, basketball's going to be first, and I know everything's going to take care of itself if basketball works out. So I put all my energy into basketball. Obviously, I got to do the other stuff on the side, but basketball and school come first, for sure.
When you say you have to do the other stuff on the side, what does that mean to you?
I don't have to. I do it because, I have a strong fan base that I like to interact with. So, I was in New York City just asking people around, local questions, hot takes, stuff like that, so fans get to interact with me because they can interact with me through, Instagram or Snapchat, but it's better in person. So,
growing up in Brockton, Massachusetts, yeah. When did you realize you were really good at basketball?
I say quarantine is when I realized I had a chance, because I don't really play video games like that. I don't really watch TV. Quarantine hit, and I was just outside. We drove to Rhode Island every day, worked out, and then when tournaments started kicking back up, I outgrew everybody. I had more skill than everybody, and that's when I realized I had a chance.
So you had a major growth spurt?
Yeah, 5 inches in the summer.
What year was that?
2020.
So prior to that, was basketball the love of your life, or you playing?
Nah, I was just playing for fun. I played football. I was playing for fun.
Were you nice at football?
I was nice.
What position?
Wide out in corner.
And you just realized you were nice at ball, and you were like,
I was always decent at basketball. It was just for fun. I didn't really care for it.
Were you a Celtics fan growing up?
Always, still am.
Still are. Was it heartbreaking to watch them lose to the Knicks?
Yeah, but they only lost because, Tatum got injured. I know if he was still playing, that wouldn't have been an L.
You know you guys were down 14 with 3 minutes left when you got
We're down
injured.
by 7. It's cool, though.
Was it 7?
Yeah.
So you think you guys would have won that game, or you would have went back, won Boston, won in New York, then won 7 in Boston?
It didn't matter. We're going to win the series. They can have their fun for now. It's New York. They still lost in the conference trip.
So this championship 2 years ago was the first one you were old enough to really experience? Right?
I was at games when Paul Pierce and KG was.
You were?
Yeah. I was 1, but he took me to some games.
And are you Patriots, Red Sox?
Patriots, Red Sox, Bruins.
The whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
So you're playing ball and you realize you're good, and when you say you realize you're good, is it that you feel it or the way people are reacting to you? I saw KD on Mind the Game talking to Bron, and he talked about how when the way people were reacting to him in the park almost gave him this confidence to let him know he was that nice.
It's a little bit of both. The reactions from other people, and then levels start getting easier to you. Mm-hmm. So you kind of outgrew your little, we were 13 at the time, so you started growing your local 13-year-olds, and that's when you have to go to AAU and play national schedule to get tougher comp.
And then you started to realize wow, I'm really good at this.
Yeah.
And does that kick a different gear of work that you now want to put in because you realize you're that good at it?
Yeah, I realized that I had a chance to go to, my dad's dream was to just go to college for free, my mom and my dad. And After we got the first offer, he was straight. Like, he was like, "You're going to college for free." I had bigger goals. I'm trying to get to the league, and then now the work ethic just kicks in. Like, you got to do way more to get to the league than just play in college.
Who was the first letter you got?
You old. We don't do letters.
Well, first interaction, bro.
Boston College.
I am old, but I'm not old. I'm young old, bro.
Fair.
I'm young old.
But it was Boston College.
Boston College?
Yeah,
So
like IRL interaction.
So let me not age myself too much, but now I do need to know. So what do they do if they don't send a letter? They just call you, email you, or something?
They'll call, or the way I did it, went to practice. He was watching our practice, offered after practice.
By the way, they did that back in the day too. Came to practice. The letters were dope though, man.
I mean, I'm cool off a phone call. I don't need a letter.
Who were some of the players outside of Celtics that you looked at that inspired you? I sometimes realize that when NBA players are asked about the players when they were younger, their answers change all the time. Like you'll ask someone one time, they'll say, "Man, I used to watch Vince Carter, I used to watch Kobe, I used to watch this person." And it was because they were playing. They were out in the park. You had this like laser focus for playing. But was there a player that you looked at growing up?
Bro, KD was my favorite player since I started watching him play.
For real?
Yeah.
Why?
Bro, you just easy buckets, like just easy. You just make it look so easy.
Just like the fluidity of his
game.
game.
Like he don't make it look too hard. 2-3 dribbles, get to his spot. Like that's what a real professional look like. He's not trying to do too much. He just go get to his stuff.
And you guys have worked out together, right?
Yeah.
What's that been like?
I mean, it just forces you to make shots. Like when I was in the work, I'm like, bro, I can't miss. I was focused on every follow through. Like he made like 90% of his shots. I was up there, I probably made like 70, 80.
And he really does go at like game speed, right?
Yeah, he'll walk to the spot and then go hard, and then walk to the spot and then go hard.
So as you started competing at the AAU level and started realizing you were that guy, did you start to feel pressures at 15, 16, 17 years old? Not business pressures, and obviously you have a great support system with your family, but just the pressure of what it meant to be talked about this way at a national level.
Yeah, when I was like younger, I kind of like wanted this.
Yeah.
Until you get it, and then it's like,
Yeah.
But I mean, it's just like, you just got to play basketball now. Like, all of us, like all the kids in our 2025 class, 2024 class now, like, there is pressure on us, but like, it's not a job yet for us, so we just hooping, like,
yeah,
it really don't matter.
How much, like, rivalry do you create for yourself amongst your class? When you think about some of the other players that are mentioned, your class coming into this year of college in the fall is been talked about. Mm-hmm. There's a lot of great players. Is there a rivalry for you, or you try to stay pretty laser focused?
I don't think there's any rivalries in our class, but anytime any of us play each other, we go at it, but it's love after the game. Like, we all play with each other, USA, different camps, NBA, top 100 camp, like, we played with each other. But, I mean, there's not, like, a rivalry, I would say.
Who do you see in your class as special also?
DP, Darren Peterson, Kansas, Cameron Boozer, Duke, Nate Ament, Tennessee, Chris Sanak, Houston, Malik Thomas, Darius, like everybody, I ain't gonna lie, like our class is deep.
This will be a fun year. And you obviously chose to go to BYU, which I think a lot of people were surprised about. When I found out from your family why it made sense, and I think it says a lot about your mindset, but what was that rationale for you to go to BYU?
Yes, I mean, obviously my ultimate goal is the NBA. And after they hired Kevin Young, he hired a strength coach from the Milwaukee Bucks, dietitian from the Suns, analytics from the Suns. He just started stacking NBA like prototypes around us. And like last year, you seen that he ran like an NBA type of offense.
Yeah.
And that's why I think like Jaeger doing so well in the summer league, because he got that type of knowledge early. And like it was just a family atmosphere on my visit. Like they were chanting my name at the football game. Like they didn't have to do that. And it was just like there was less distraction there. Like it was just laser focus, lock in, try to win the chip.
I wonder if they did have to do it. If it was like a message sent around the
school. I mean, maybe it was. It worked clearly.
They said, yo, if you go to the game, I want you chanting AJ's name. We trying to finish our business right now.
It worked.
KY obviously coached Kevin and Book. I understand that mentality. Do you think potentially that's something that a lot of these college programs start to think about when you think about recruiting kids of your caliber? Building out like more of a pro staff, right? Historically, you thought about Michigan State and Izzo, and obviously these guys are legends, right? Not to take anything away from them, but the idea that a young man with as much insight that you have to go, this is the type of program I want to go to get ready to play at the next level, maybe something that colleges start to think about a bit.
Maybe, but you need like NBA type of knowledge to be able to do that. And I don't know how many colleges are gonna, or how many NBA coaches will go down to college. That's why I think KY was a little different, because he went down to college.
Yeah, that's a good point.
You can have a lot of college coaches that got guys in NBA.
Yeah.
Like, there's a ton of them. But I don't know if they'll have the ability to run an NBA style like how KY is doing it, because he came directly from the NBA.
Yeah, that's a good point. But I mean, even across the board, right? Like trainers, like you said, probably nutritionists, sports therapists, everything that they've built around there. That is the caliber of program you need now in order to have someone like you want to attend that school. In terms of like school, right? You're gonna go to school for a year. Do you even, like, you take classes over the summer? Is graduating something that's still important?
Yeah, I already did my spring semester. So I took 2 classes while I was at BYU. And yeah, definitely graduating. Like, even if I do go to the league before 4 years, I'm definitely gonna try to graduate.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
And keep going to school? Like online classes?
Yeah, I probably do online.
All right, so like heading into this season, how do you see your team? How do you feel about the squad you have?
After going to the Sweet 16 last year, it should be nothing less this year. But I think with how deep we are, I don't think a lot of people understand how deep we are. I think we have a chance to go to the Final Four, even make the chip.
All right, so I know your answer to this, but I'm just going to ask it because I think the question is great that I'm about to ask.
All right.
So if you look at Rutgers this past year, right? They obviously had 2 guys picked in the top 5, 6, but they weren't good. And it didn't really impact their draft positioning, even though it was spoken about on draft day. You heard it. You heard some of the naysayers talk about how Rutgers wasn't good. For you, knowing that like potentially a year from now your dream will be starting and you have this year in front of you, is winning incredibly important for you this year?
Yeah, I don't like to lose like at all. Yeah. So I'm not going into it like, oh, if I don't make the tournament, I'm still not going to be a top draft pick. I don't care. Like, I'm trying to win March Madness.
Yeah.
Like, that's a dream that not a lot of people like can have.
You like living in Utah?
Yeah.
You do, right?
I like Utah.
People sleep on Utah.
I don't know why.
Well, I mean, historically, you know why. They say it's like a, Mormon city. There's nothing going on there, but it's changed.
Nah, it's chill. You should visit.
I've been to Utah, bro.
Right, yeah, so you know.
I go to Park City. I don't ski, but I go to Park City.
Yeah, I don't ski either.
You might ski this year. No, you probably won't ski. You probably won't ski.
I'm 6'9". I'm up here.
No, that won't be. You're a snowmobile, though, some shit like that.
No.
Nah, snowmobile is fun as shit.
No.
All right. You're not trying to get hurt.
I'm not trying to get hurt.
Like that.
I'm trying to, I'm saying, play.
Yeah, I feel you. You ever think to myself, damn, I'll be in the NBA in a year, bro. Like, holy shit. Like, I know I got to finish my breakfast. I got work to do, but I'm going to be in the NBA.
No, I ain't gonna lie. Like, I just been thinking, like, bro, I'm about to play March Madness. Yeah. Like, March Madness is real crazy. I went to March Madness, my first ever one, when BYU lost to Alabama. And I seen the atmosphere. I was like, bro, I got to get to March Madness. Yeah. Now, it was crazy because, me and Michael Brown was up at like 2 a.m. in Switzerland watching the draft from this year. And obviously, we know everybody from this year's draft, played against them, Hoop Summit, played against them, all these camps, and like we're like a year apart. So I was like, yeah, damn, like we really have a chance to be here within 12 months, God willing. But March Madness first, like you gotta play in March Madness.
It is crazy though. I couldn't even imagine like knowing that. And obviously, like you said, March Madness, growing up, even for me, even as old as I am, bro, March Madness is like the shit, like yeah. March Madness. I could imagine, but it would also probably bug me out to be watching the draft and think like, oh my God, I'm gonna be on that stage next year shaking out.
That's crazy because like Coop really, like I'm a month younger than Coop, like he was in our class. So yeah. Like, and I've been playing against Coop since like 8th grade. Yeah. So like watching him like just go number 1, it's like, yo, like we was just playing against each other. Yeah. So it was like crazy. Yeah.
What's the scouting analysis on Cooper, like from a defending standpoint?
Nah, he's tough to go by. He's tough. He's like legit. I haven't seen him in a while, but last time I seen him, he was like 6'9", and his feet probably move way better now. Mm-hmm. But like weak side, like if you say you have like an initial defender, like you got to watch out for him weak side because he's coming to punch it.
And what did you think about Jay Kidd saying he's going to play him at the 1? He said that he handles the ball better than he thought, and he wants to play him a little bit at the 1. Obviously, Kyrie probably won't be back, let's say All-Star game.
I mean, I'm not mad at it. I mean, point forwards kind of like are overtaking the NBA, like the K Cunningham type. So if you're like 6'8 plus, being able to handle the ball, you can see over defenses. So I'm not mad at it.
Would you play some one?
I'll play the one this year sometimes.
You will?
Yeah.
And you enjoy that?
I mean, I'm a natural playmaker.
Yeah.
Like, I naturally see the floor and, like, I attract a lot of attention, so I'll swing it. But my natural position isn't the one. But I'm capable of playing the one.
So what is the focus for you in terms of getting your game to where you want it to be going into this year? Putting aside team stuff, like, what do you want to improve upon?
And I ain't gonna lie, like, if I shoot 40% from three, it'll kind of get bad. Because, like, I'm already, like, a relentless slasher. So what I'm gonna be working on is just, like, a lot of catch and shoot threes, different scenarios, and then like try to get some off the dribble threes in. But if you have to close out on me hard, I think learning from Richie Saunders, if you watch him, his closeout reads are incredible. So if I'm able to read those closeout within 0.5 seconds, I'll be good.
And is there a play, you know how like Kevin talks about his hezzy pull-up, is there like a...
Yeah, I'd be spamming the hezzy pull, I ain't gonna lie.
For real?
Yeah, I watch too much Kevin Durant not to do it.
So what's your move? Is it your hezzy pull?
I mean, it's his, but it's mine too.
Yeah, but I mean, it's evolution. Yeah. Everybody takes what they saw and they make it their own.
Yeah.
So back to my question in the beginning, like obviously like the main thing is the main thing, but what comes with being AJ in 2025 comes with a lot of other questions, right? People will ask you about your sneaker deal, which I will not. People will ask you about, you know, your team around you, which I will not. But what I will ask you is, do you get excited about some of those things as well, right? Like, I'm sure that's not what the motivation is, but do you understand that in today's day, to be one of the best players in the NBA, you look at what LeBron has built and Kevin's built and Steph and some of these guys, and the numbers are staggering. These contract numbers are staggering. Looking at Shea and D Book's extension. Do you think about that at all?
Yeah, I mean, like, it's crazy. Like, we just seen J-Dub get 287. Like, that's numbers that, like, you don't even hear of. Like, if he was to retire after those, like, 4 or 5 years, like, he'll be set for life. Like, and his grandkids will be set. So just knowing that you can make generational wealth, it's kind of nut.
And I heard you got great athletes in your family. It's not just you.
I mean, my sister.
Yeah, I wasn't talking about your dad, bro.
Okay, thank you.
All right.
I mean, he plays soccer. I mean, I get my footwork from him.
Okay.
And my mom's Jamaican. She ain't play no sports, but Usain Bolt technically my uncle, since she's Jamaican.
Oh my God!
So like we just have good.
Don't gas me.
So we just have good genes. But my little sister played volleyball and she's cool. Yeah.
You ever played at the Garden?
TD Garden, not Madison Square.
Is that what the Garden is to you? TD Garden?
Nah, the Garden is Madison Square. Nah, yeah, the Garden is TD.
All right, man.
But we played there December 9th versus Clemson.
You gonna get some floor seats for that one?
I mean, actually, I'm gonna be playing. I'm not gonna really.
All right, well, man, I appreciate you coming by the
Appreciate you.
boardroom, bro. I'm excited to watch your growth. I'm excited that, you know, we're all like connected now. You know what I'm saying? You and Kay have a great relationship. You excited to go up against him?
Yes. I actually said that like he should have waited to get traded, and then like whenever, you know, hopefully when I got to the league,
and then just went to your
he
spot?
should have just went to that team. But I'm fine with the Rockets.
By the way, we only have 1 year on the deal.
We'll talk off camera.
At this point, my whole shit is out there, so we just talk, man. All right, well, thanks for coming by the boardroom, man.
Thank you.
I'm excited that you were here. I'm excited we got to talk to you. I'm excited to watch what's next in store, man. It's very rare that special talents like you come around and you have an incredible head on your shoulders. You have the right perspective, and I think the world's got a lot to witness in the next few years. Go to boardroom.tv, subscribe, download. You will be seeing this man a lot over the next few decades and beyond. Peace.
Yes, sir.